My name is Rabbi Brant Rosen, and this is my promise: to bear witness to the Jewish values of justice and human rights, values that are central not only to Judaism, but to all spiritual traditions. This is my promise: to do my part as a Jewish leader to help broaden the definition of what is considered acceptable conversation about difficult issues in the Jewish community. This is my promise: to do my part to help build a new kind of coalition, a coalition of Jews and non-Jews, peoples of all faith traditions, secular and religious, who are driven by one common vision, a vision of peace and justice and well-being and dignity and security for all inhabitants of Israel-Palestine.
My name is Rabbi Alyssa Wise, and this is my promise. According to Rabbi Bunam of Peshishka, everyone should have two pockets, each containing a slip of paper. On one should be written, Va'anochi afar ve'efer, I am but dust and ashes. And on the other, Bishvili nivra ha'olam, the world was created for me. From time to time, we dip into each. The secret to living, then, is to know when to dip into which and when to hold both. In that spirit, I promise to hold in my left the obligation and responsibility of being a rabbi, and to support, nudge, and build with my fellow rabbis on the newly formed Jewsh Voice for Peace Rabbinical Council, to use our influential voices to amplify the voices which are often ignored or silenced, to use our privilege to shift power. And I promise to hold in my right that you don't need to be a rabbi to have an influential voice, that rabbis sometimes get way too much credit, that not all Jews need or want a rabbi in their lives, and that we sometimes take up too much space, eclipsing the brilliance of many without the title. This is my promise: to hold together Va'anochi afar ve'efer, I am but dust and ashes, and Bishvili nivra ha'olam, the world was created for me.
I promise to keep in mind that no two Jewish experiences are alike, and that Jews come from different cultures with different traditions. I promise not to give up an organized American Jewish community, but to demand that it remain faithful to Jewish values. I promise not to give up on friends and family, to remain respectful and loving, but at the same time uphold my own principles.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. As an organizer with JVP, I promise to bring humility, accountability, and my full self to the movement for peace and justice in Palestine and Israel, and to do everything I can to empower and connect local activists to the resources they need to be successful, most importantly each other. In so doing, I promise to help make the Jewish history in which future generations will take pride, embodying the lessons I treasure most from my own grandparents, and carrying forward their acts of resistance, of scrappiness, of strength, and solidarity.